Hey, what's up YouTube, and welcome back to my channel, The Scorpion Effect. If you are new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're feeling my vibe. I want to say Happy New Year to everyone out there, and I hope you have a prosperous new year, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. So tonight I wanted to do something a little bit different. As I promised, I would give you all new spreads. I don't follow a whole bunch of readers on here, but I do follow a few, and I just want to give you all something that's not really being done. And again, I don't know, I don't follow all the readers. There's so many readers on here, and I don't know all the readers, but this is something I haven't seen. So I want to do a mind, body, and spirit reset here, okay? And this is collective, okay, and timeless, even though I'm going to put it in January just to reference the time frame. Remember, these readings are timeless, so if you feel like it's for you and you see it, take it, okay? Take what resonates, read, and leave the rest, people, okay? Let me know in the comments if you made it to the end. Leave me a heart emoji to let me know if you made it to the end, okay? Let's get started, collective. So where you are spiritually here with the Ace of Cups reverse, there's emotional exhaustion here. Spiritually, many are feeling disconnected from their own emotional well-being here, collective. You feel depleted and defeated here in the love realm, okay? Pouring into others while neglecting yourself has left you feeling a lot of emptiness here, okay? There's burnout, and Spirit is saying your cup isn't broken. It's just being ignored. You don't need anyone else to fill up your cup for you to feel whole. You can fill up your own cup. That is the lesson here, okay? Fill up your own cup, okay? Don't regret what you've done for people in the past. Take it for what it is. You've already been rewarded, and you're still being rewarded for what you've done for people in the past. You filled up other people's cup. Don't worry. Spirit is filling up your cup. Spirit has filled up your cup. You may not even realize or recognize what Spirit has, but Spirit is saying to let this go. Stop thinking about what you've done and all that you've given. It's not too late to give back to yourself. Stop regretting what you've done and pour back into you here, okay? That's powerful. We all need to hear that sometimes, okay? What needs healing from you? What Spirit is saying you need to heal? 10 of Cups reversed. Now this is this is powerful. This is back to back here. You need to fall back on stop thinking disappointment. Stop disappointment around happiness, family, or emotional expectations here. That needs healing, okay? The version of how life was supposed to look and manifest, it didn't manifest the way you hoped, the way you've been told, the way you thought, okay? That grief hasn't fully been acknowledged. There's an entitlement here from you, collective, that you're like, oh, not a entitlement. I don't want to say that. It's more so expectations. I filled up your cup. Why haven't you filled up mine? And Spirit is saying you can't neglect yourself and expect others to pour into you. You were supposed to learn these lessons the first time you felt neglected and you didn't. You can't people please your way through things because it comes off manipulative, even if your heart is in the right place. It's unfortunate, but it is, right? The version of how life was supposed to look and didn't manifest the way you hoped, you are dealing with that grief here because you haven't fully acknowledged it here, okay? Healing comes from releasing unrealistic emotional timelines and expectations. Stop looking at what you did before. You're looking back like, oh, I gave this person this, I gave that person that, and where did it get me? Stop. That's holding you back. Look at it as I did a good deed. I didn't get it back. Keep it moving. Because Spirit is saying whenever you do something good, don't expect anything back. It's a human reaction to want reciprocation. But when you don't get it, you can't dwell on what you didn't get, because that's just going to make you bitter and resentful. Let it go. It's time to pour into yourself and people who deserve it. Stop thinking about the people who got over on you and played in your face. It's dead and gone now. Okay? And Spirit is saying they're going to get theirs. Don't worry. They're going to get theirs. Don't worry here. Okay? Now, your higher self, your higher energy, your higher spirit is being called to the Nine of Wands reverse. You're awakening to the fact that consistent survival mode is no longer sustainable. You can't keep giving from an empty cup, because you now feel it. You no longer can mask it and hide it, okay? The walls are coming down, not because you're weak, but because you don't need to fight everything. You don't have to prove that you're a good person. You don't have to prove that you're a giver. You don't have to prove your worth here, collective. You don't. You don't. This is awakening into a reset, okay? This is awakening in your soft girl, soft boy era, okay? Whether you're not non-binary, you're trans, it doesn't matter. Gender is not fluid, and I support all of it, but it's not fluid here, okay? So what, take it, I had someone in my comments saying, I'm not a woman, I'm not a man, I'm not non-binary. Then take it as that, okay? I'm not trying to disrespect anybody here, okay? But Spirit is saying you are going to be in your soft person era, okay? This is you strategically withdrawing from things that no longer serve you. This is you not saying, I'm leaving you alone, I'm not talking to you anymore. This is you moving accordingly and on your own pace. And this is you doing it without making an announcement. Because before, the announcement was to get attention, right? So now you're doing this for yourself. You're not announcing it to the world to get them to look at you and validate you and to rush in and fix things. You're doing it on your own now for yourself, right? Which is good. Now, with the Hierophant reverse, okay? What Spirit wants you to know. Spirit is asking you to take a break from old belief systems. I don't care how you grew up, what you thought about, whatever. Spirit is saying, let go of those rules, okay? Let go of the conditioning that no longer serves you. It doesn't align with who you are now in 2026. You're being encouraged to trust your own inner authority and your own intuition and your own ability here. Your path is not going to be traditional, not because you don't deserve it, because that is no longer intentional for this lifestyle in 2026. What you learned in the past is not going to apply here in this day and age. There needs to be self-preservation first before you can focus on traditional values. Spirit is saying your relationship, your life is not going to be traditional, but it will be fulfilling if you let go of thinking it has to be the Christian way, the biblical way, or whatever way you grew up. That is not going to serve you. Because you may want a traditional partner, but in 2026, how realistic is that with this economy? How realistic is that with everything that we have going on? It's not realistic. Spirit is saying you're going to have to adapt with the times and self-preservation. This is about preserving self first. You can't build a family and a foundation if you're still neglecting yourself here, collective. Now, your strength in 2026 is going to be the Nine of Pentacles. This is beautiful. This is beautiful, collective. Your strength is self-sufficiency, and you have it. You've been self-sufficient for a long time. A lot of people rely on you. You don't rely on people here, okay? You have a lot of self-worth. But when it comes to love, you neglect yourself. Spirit is saying to learn how to stand confidently on your own and not feel like a failure because you're not married by a certain time or don't have kids by a certain time, or you don't have all these things that your beliefs have told you that will make you whole or complete. You are a human being first, You're not a wife first. You're not a husband first. You're not a father first. You're not a mother first. You are a human being first. Because when you die, you're not dying as a mother. You're not dying as a father. You're dying as you, the person, the legacy you left behind, you as a person. Okay, so remember that here, okay? Emotionally and spiritually, you need to be standing in your independence, your stability, and your confidence, okay? You are good at providing a nurtured home. You have what it takes to sustain life here. You have good money. You have sustainable money. Spirit is saying money is good for you. You don't lack here. I'm not saying you make a whole bunch of money, but the money that you make leaves you comfortable. And Spirit is saying that should be good enough for you. The moment you accept that you are a whole person without needing a marriage and a family and all that stuff, the more you will be fulfilled, and you will be able to attract someone who is attracted to this independence. Because the moment you put yourself in a box, you're only going to get people who aren't going to see your worth. They're only going to see what you can provide. Please listen to that. And excuse me, I keep vouching over here. What in the world? All right. Spiritual gift. The spiritual gifts that are awakening in you that you've already had, but they're awakening here. The Star card. This is beautiful. Your spiritual gift is healing and hopeful energy. Okay. You are the star. I know that sounds cliche, but you are the star. When the star card comes out, usually you are the star. And as you know, the Hierophant and the star are major arcanas. So please, or major arcana, however you pronounce it, these, pay attention. Pay attention to this, okay? Also with the ace here, pay attention. You will be in a period of healing. You are being guided by the universe to heal, okay? You're not doing this on your own, collective. This is you healing and creating hope around your life, okay? Both for yourself and others, okay? This is divine alignment, okay? This is intuitive renewal. Spirit is going to strengthen your intuition so you can see the fuck shit coming before it comes, okay? This is gentle spiritual leadership. Spirit is going to be very gentle with you because you've been through a lot. People will be drawn to your energy simply because you embody a calm, beautiful faith, a reassurance here. This is you being authentic to who you are as a person here. And you're going to attract more opportunities, more love interests, more friends, more community, because you're going to bring the light here. And Spirit is saying, don't let anything dim your light. Do not move backwards here. Don't move backwards here, because what was serving you before left you feeling incomplete, and it left you felt a drought. Your cup was empty. Your cup had nothing. It didn't even have a little bit of water in it. It was completely evaporated here. Now, this is additional guidance, divine guidance from the universe. The Two of Pentacles reverse. Stop juggling what drains you here. Stop trying to squeeze in people who don't squeeze you in. Stop trying to work a 12-hour shift and still show up for someone here, okay? I don't know who needs to hear this. A daughter or a son who is draining a mother or a father with finances. Spirit is saying, you've done everything. Taking a step back as a mom or dad or sibling or family member doesn't mean you're abandoning the situation. You are doing what natural survival would do. It's like going out into the wild as a human, right? And you're providing all the wildlife for food, right? You're throwing steaks at the bears. You're throwing steaks and fish at the birds and the lions. And guess what? The more you do that, the more they lose their survival instinct, right? They're going to be looking for you to provide that. You are messing up their survival instincts when you're always putting them first. Spirit is saying, stop juggling people. I don't care if it's your lover, your friends, your kids. They need to stand on their own here, okay? Stop focusing on what people think of you and focus on what truly matters, okay? Release obligations. Emotional multitasking here. Stop overcommitting yourself when you don't even have time for yourself, okay? Balance comes from choosing less, overexerting, okay? Balance will come when you balance things out appropriately. Let them survive on their own. They have to get off of the titty at some point, okay? Not to be so vulgar, but please stop, because you're not doing anything but enabling them, okay? My closing messages to you all, this is a reset, okay, about emotional restoration, okay? This is about emotional independence here, spiritual independence here, choosing peace over pressure. Stop letting people make you feel guilty for saying no. Your no's are valid. Your no's are not negotiable here, collective, okay? You are not behind. You are recalibrating and rebalancing your life the way it's supposed to be, okay? Tighten up, collective. If not, you're going to run yourself ragged for people who are not going to run themselves ragged for you, okay? I didn't want to make this reading too long. I just wanted to hop on here and give you all some more clarity. Let me know in the comments if this resonated. I'm sorry if this was a little brash, a little harsh. But look, you come here, you're always going to get big sister advice. If you don't know my story, I'm a big sister to 7 people. Okay, and out those, 6 people. Out of those 6 people, because I'm one of 7, I'm 7, right? I'm a part of that 7. So I've always been in charge of 5 people. I have 1 person over me, and then I have 5 people under me. So I say that to say you have to put yourself first, because if you don't, people do not mind leeching off of you, and they don't care when you're drowning as long as they have a life vest. They don't care if you have one. Okay, so make sure you have your life vest on first. It's just like the flight attendants, what they always say when they're giving you an emergency tutorial when you're on the plane. They say to put your mask on first before you help anyone. Because if you're running around this burning plane with no mask and you're giving everyone, you're going to die first. You're going to lose it first. Okay, I don't know if I can say die. I don't know what you can say on YouTube these days. But anyway, I hope this message came across. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with someone if you feel like they need to hear it. And let me know in the comments. Let me know. Hit your girl up. I always get negative comments. Let me hear some positive reinforcement. Let me know if this resonated for you. And until your next reading, you all take care. Bye.